Take a deep breath in and exhale. Close your eyes. Keep breathing deeply. See yourself entering into a place that goes beyond the physical space that you are at. It's a place that you can call magical, special, sacred, blessed. Use the word that resonates with you the most. The important thing about this space that is in your meditation, and it is about your life, that it allows our soul to meet and acknowledge each other, to nourish and celebrate each other. Take a deep breath in and exhale. See yourself in the present, surrounded by the entity that you value the most, with your belief system in place. And it is perfect even in the perceived imperfections others, concerned citizens, may have expressed about your belief or your entity, or including yourself, if you have belief about that entity or any of your beliefs that you are questioning. How can it be possible that I still believe? Fill the blank. It's okay. You are in a safe space now. Admit that you believe whatever it is that you believe. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that it was a wise decision to step up into this space. By having done so, you are allowing your mind to become sharper and more precise, your spirit to become stronger, your heart to become more loving. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go any question that may have shown up. If something like, how does this work? shows up, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, realize that when you took that deep breath in, you trusted that there was going to be oxygen in that air. Oxygen, essential for your life and at the reach of your nose. You can see that oxygen as a gift of love from that entity that you value the most. And if you believe that what is essential for your life has already been given, and everything else are extra gifts, how will you behave from now on? How will you interact with people, places, and circumstances? From fear or from gratitude? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you are willing and able to make the most of this time from your life. Declare that you are totally receptive toward the message for today, because you are aware, you are alert that the message is coming all the way from the subconscious to the conscious, and when it shows up, is giving the opportunity for you to heal what has been hidden. Are you aware that something could have been hidden in the deepest part of your mind, of your soul, and still guiding some of your perceptions, decisions, and actions? Take a deep breath in and exhale. Declare that you are totally committed to interview your message for today with curiosity and treat it as an ally. Take a deep breath in and let go all attachment to a specific way or form, or to a specific message. Are you aware that the message could show up as a thought, memory, body sensation, particular emotion? Something on our time together, something afterwards, something when you are alone by yourself, or when you are with someone else, and suddenly you listen or you see something that you have listened or seen before, but suddenly it gives you a new meaning. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Are you keeping in mind that the universe is infinite? Are you keeping in mind that the universe is infinite? Infinite. Infinite. Therefore, in a universe that is infinite, there are endless possibilities for the message, for you, and for the opportunities for you. Is it possible that you are attached to something in particular? It's okay. Attachments are the privilege of people that are alive, because dead people don't attach to anything at all. The question is, are you willing to interview that belief that is very close to your attachment? Because behind that attachment, there are some beliefs in place. And when you finally see the beliefs behind that attachment, you can choose to transform those beliefs, to transform the attachment. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And declare that you consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, observe which came first: thought, memory, body sensation, particular emotion. You are in discomfort or in pain. You are inspired or in despair. Whatever is coming is attached to your past, to your present circumstances, or to your future. If it's attached to your future and it is putting you in despair, do you realize that in some way or the other, what you are doing is you are putting a rerun of what you perceive are your worst nightmares from the past into your future? The question is, are you willing to keep letting the past choosing the future that you should have, that you have to accept? Take a deep breath in and exhale with gratitude, knowing that if you are here, you are already making a difference in your life. You are already making a difference in your future. It started at the moment that you choose to give yourself permission to be here. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. Look into your past. Which event is the stronger? And from which area of your life? Vocational, physical, financial, familial, mental, spiritual, social? Or do you believe that poor quality is only on products and services? What about relationships? What about the quality of your health? What about peace of mind, stronger spirit? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, if you are questioning yourself, but will this work for me because you don't know what I have done or not done, put the question in front of you. What do you believe makes you less than the others that the meditation works? What do you believe makes you undeserving for the meditation to work for you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. What if right now you choose to ask yourself, how am I calculating true savings? How are you?
Fine, thank you.
How are you calculating true savings? Are you saving money and that's costing you? Are you free with money? You are not limiting the money, but you are saving on time or on energy for the relationships that you would love to see flourishing. And that includes yourself. Have you realized that? Is it possible that you are trying so hard to be in good quality relationships in such a way that you don't know who you are anymore? You haven't listened to you since long time ago. Take a deep breath in and exhale anything that could be overwhelming and anything that could be taking your peace away. Realize this meditation is about expanding your sphere of consciousness, expanding your sphere of awareness, expanding, raising your level of alertness. By being here, you are achieving that. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. Which future would you love to live? Which quality do you believe you could aspire in the different areas of your life? Vocational, physical, financial, familial, mental, spiritual, social. Is it possible that in any of those areas you are limiting the quality that you perceive you can go after because of something that has happened in the past? Look into the past. Which event is the stronger? One that you were conscious about harvesting results and fill the blank? Or one that you were unconscious about the results that you wanted and fill the blank? One that you reached great quality but no one cared? Or fill the blank? One that you perceive you have poor quality and fill the blank? You get with it? Get over with it? What are you perceiving? Are you looking at an event where others you believe they were supposed to consciously harvest, fill the blank, which results do you perceive they should have been? They must, they were supposed to, and feel the emotions, whatever emotion is showing up. Place the emotion in front of you. Do you realize that if that happens years ago, time ago, and it is still causing those emotions in you, your past is still in control of your present, therefore is guiding your future. However, in this moment, you declare yourself free, and it could be happening that part of the message that is showing up, you don't like it. Trust right now. Open yourself to the possibility that whatever it is that is showing up is the most powerful instrument for you to learn, grow, and evolve at this moment. Declare, I adjust my perspective about the message, and from a place of love, I align to learn, grow, and evolve with it. I adjust my perspective about the message, and from a place of love, I align to learn, grow, and evolve with it. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, knowing the cost of poor quality. I consciously harvest, knowing the cost of poor quality. As you ask yourself during the day, how are you calculating true savings? Notice if you believe that the only true savings are those that could be measured in money. What about measuring your time, measuring the energy that you give to those that you say you would love your relationship to grow? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, knowing the cost of poor quality. I consciously harvest, knowing the cost of poor quality. Do you sleep well? Do you feel physically fit? Are you saying, I don't have time to do exercise because of fill the blank? Is it possible that you are perceiving that you can have time for fill the blank instead of focusing on how can you find 5 minutes for fill the blank? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, realize that by you being here, you are already impacting your mindset, your spirit, and your body. That, therefore, impact the quality of your life. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, knowing the cost of poor quality. I consciously harvest, knowing the cost of poor quality. Are you aspiring to have a sense that you are someone of good quality, whatever that means for you? Or is it possible that because of any of those events that you review, something inside of you believe you are not worthy of fill the blank? That you are not enough for fill the blank? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest, knowing the cost of poor quality. I consciously harvest, knowing the cost of poor quality. Do you realize that when you are here You are working on the quality of your perceptions. You are working on the quality of your mindset. You are impacting other areas of your life. Are you aware that in order for you to step up into new levels of service, profits, health, freedom, and greatness in whichever way or form you value the most, you stopping here to decide which results you would love to consciously harvest and which quality would you love to aspire and be, transform the way you interact with people, events, and circumstances. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. Look into the future for a moment. In which way would you love to have greater quality in the different areas of your life? Vocational, physical, financial, familial, mental, spiritual, social. And since this is the moment that you have, this instant, ask yourself, how are you willing to listen and speak to reach the level of quality in everything that you get involved with? By listening, by listening. Are you aware that when you listen actively, you can find things that are detractors to the quality of products, services, relationships, whatever it is? Do you realize that when you speak from a place of love, with the desire to understand, you are impacting the quality of your relationships? For example, take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. Take away all those labels that you place on yourself or others place on yourself and you believe them, or labels that you thought they were placing on you and you didn't took time to check. Take all of them away. I am declared over your life that you are a masterpiece. And if you're saying, oh, you're saying that because you don't know me, that's part of your message. Put it in front of you. Look for the things that you believe makes you unworthy of being a masterpiece. However, even if I don't know you, I do know about you that there is only one you in this universe, billions of people, and only one you. One combination of your abilities, talents, skills, knowledge, experiences, even desires and fears. Only one. That makes you a masterpiece. So to put a new label, declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to go for the extraordinary. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to go for the extraordinary. Do you realize that at the moment that you start believing that you are a masterpiece in progress, you choose which things you will allow or you won't allow? The quality, which poor quality it is time to transform, to reach into new level? Declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to unfold the masterpiece I am. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align to unfold the masterpiece I am. How does that look like for you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. Say thank you to yourself for being here. Because if you are here, you are willing and able to transform the quality of your life. You are getting the tools. You are a masterpiece in progress. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. I consciously harvest knowing the cost of poor quality. Blessing.